If you have recurring appointment contracts with your customers, Knowify can help you keep track of when you need to perform the service and invoice the customer. We'll start in our Manage Contracts job screen. A lot of the scheduling portion will be managed in our service jobs, but to set up the contract, we simply add new job, choose the customer, and in this situation, we'll choose maintenance as our contract style. It'll ask you for all the other prompts. The only one that's necessary here is to set a job site address. Since this will run through our service jobs, we need to know where each appointment takes place. Once this is saved, you'll start building the contract. You'll notice this is slightly different from our standard contract. You'll start by entering what the service you're supplying to the customer will be, and like other parts of Knowify, you can actually reference items from your catalog here. This automatically pulls in the description, but it can always be edited if the service is going to be a little different in this contract. Then you choose your service frequency, how often you visit this client's site. We use weekly as our example here, and then we choose how often we bill. In this situation, we'll set this up as a per visit basis, and then we'll define the price per service here. And regardless of your billing frequency, this is the price for every invoice you send the customer. Once everything else is set, you can include terms and conditions, download a document, send it for an e-signature, but we'll just make this active. And Knowify will have us confirm the service and billing frequency. Once this contract is active, you'll see that it creates what we call a pending service. This means a service that we need to perform, but have not scheduled yet. Clicking on the date will pull us into the service map where I can see my different open pending services, and we can see the one that's associated with this contract, and click Edit to start scheduling. You'll see this is very similar to creating a service ticket. It fills in all the fields that it knows already, and then we get to see who's available today so we can schedule them to perform the ticket. I'll choose Taryn and Juan from 2:30 to 5, and if necessary we can adjust the service notes here, and I'll hit Save Changes to confirm this scheduled appointment. Now, since this is a maintenance contract, it's going to automatically prompt me to schedule a pending appointment for the next time we have to visit the customer. It sets it to a week automatically since that was my service frequency, but I set it to 1 day early. Now, I have an active ticket, just like any other service ticket, so I can enter data such as time, material cost, images, and comments that are associated with this job. We can also mark this as complete, and just like any other service ticket, it'll give us the option to invoice. Since we set up the billing frequency as per visit, this invoice is created whenever you can mark a ticket as complete, and it's for the total price that we agreed upon in the contract. I'll go ahead and finalize this invoice, and it'll be added as revenue on this maintenance contract. Now that this appointment is completed and invoiced for, we'll go back to our service map so we can check on next week's. I'll change the date at the top of the screen. This automatically sets itself to today's date whenever you log in, and you can see that I have the pending service ticket set up for the date that I requested my reminder. If we logged in the day before, you'll see there is no pending ticket. This is our way of knowing what needs to be scheduled each day. We simply check our service map, see what needs to be scheduled. Here's the one that we have to schedule on this specific Wednesday. I can click it and then click Edit to schedule the appointment. We'll go ahead and schedule this appointment as well. Make sure that we have the right date selected. This way you can actually schedule appointments in advance if necessary and see who's scheduled on each day. I can see that Terrence's booked, but I'll grab Tanya and Pete, and we'll save changes to book this ticket. Now, just like before, we're prompted to set up a pending ticket 1 week from this service date. Or, if this is the last ticket in the contract, we can click Cancel, and it will no longer prompt us to schedule tickets for this contract. If I want more information on the maintenance contract, I can click on where it says Maintenance, and I can see information about our last service, when our pending one is, and I can click where it says Service History at the top of the screen to see any tickets that were performed in this contract and what their current status is. If you have any other questions on maintenance contracts, please don't hesitate to reach out to us at support@knowify.com.